What's up everyone? It's been a while since you've seen my daily car on the channel, my BMW X5. If you didn't know, that's my daily 4.4 litre V8. But I mean, the reason it hasn't been on the channel is kind of good and bad. So good, you'd expect, oh, the reason you haven't filmed it is because there's been no issues, right? Except it's kind of bad because the reason I haven't filmed it is not because there's not been any issues. It's just because I've been avoiding them. So time has come where I'm going to stop avoiding it, and when you lot find out what I've done to this car, you're going to laugh because this all-wheel drive 4.4 litre V8 BMW X5 is not one of those things anymore, but we'll find that out later. For now, I want to tell you some things that are wrong with it.
Before you even get into those things, I want to show you something. Don't panic.
Okay. I swear, if you show me Ross.
No,
I swear.
No, Ross. You know how I went to Halford earlier?
Yeah.
I got in the car and there was something next to the car.
Is it going to be a grasshopper?
No.
By the way, I have a phobia of grasshoppers.
Yeah, but...
Embarrassing.
Do you want to see it? Because I have it in my hands.
No. Is it a grasshopper? That's what I mean. I'm literally... Is it a grasshopper?
It's a bolt.
I got panicked there.
But you thought I kept the bug in my hand for 3 hours?
No, I'm not taking any chance of grasshoppers. No, I actually just dropped my impact.
My camera.
Bro, I thought you had a grasshopper in your hand.
No,
what do you have?
It's not a fucking grasshopper, it's a big bolt. And when I searched the part number, shocks and suspension parts came up.
What the fuck?
So, I don't know if someone dropped it or if it fell out of a car.
Why would someone just strategically place a bolt near my BMW X5 that has a lot of problems and that I realise may have a leaking shock?
I guess this is a good segue to show them what you're doing today,
yeah,
because you dropped everything.
One thing... I'm going to show you this later, but one thing I'm doing today is a full service because it's a BMW. You need to take care of them. No, I haven't been taking care of it. But I will today. I don't want to do a service because I don't like them. I prefer to modify cars, but someone told me I have to do maintenance.
I think it was the car begging you to do maintenance.
Oh, the car told me by its noises.
We've got daytime running lights, rear brake sensor and rear pads.
I hate brakes. All right, cool, service is one thing, but brakes. Why would you make me do brakes?
But listen, we're doing it the easy way. We're not doing the discs, we're not doing the fronts, we just need pads.
Yeah, he had to liaise with me because I was having a bitch fit myself. I was moaning out. The car makes noise to me and I make noise to you. And then you solve it. Liaise the noise back to me and I liaise the noise back to the car.
These lot don't even realise how much I've solved the problems behind the channel. Obviously, oil filter, air filter, cabin filter, because the car stinks a little bit sometimes.
I think that could be other things.
Yeah, true. We eat a lot of protein. Anyway, spark plugs, because V8 old BMW. We got a new sump plug, a lot of oil, a lot of water, a lot of coolant, and from BMW.
First issue before the service, before I do the dreaded service. Basically, what should I tell them about the diff yet? I'll tell you about the diff on the main channel. But essentially...
Listen, the car's rear-wheel drive.
Okay, you just told them. Just told them.
Just take what you want from that.
Like, from the intro, I said, my all-wheel drive car. Guess what? It's rear-wheel drive now. Ooh, I got a rear-wheel drive SUV. What are you...
Well, it drives better now, to be fair.
Yeah, because of the noise from the front diff that we had to disconnect it. But the front diff is still there, actually. We didn't take it out. We just disconnected the drive shaft and the prop shaft.
Show them under the front, because we need to go...
Let's just get under the car. Let's go.
Oh my god.
Wait, gotta sort my hair out. I'm a female mechanic.
So if you look right on top of you, right this second...
Yeah, oil's gonna drip on me at any moment.
That is coated in oil, which is lovely.
It's oil. Help me!
So if you look all here...
It's wet, we know. Oil leak, BMW, surprise, surprise. But this is a bit extreme because there's oil literally... It's not like in one spot. It's everywhere. And I think when we take this under tray off...
We're not going to do that now because we're going to do that on the main channel. Because on the main channel we're doing what, Laura? At the front?
Oh yeah, so the main channel, what we're doing is we're going to replace what I'm going to tell you now. I'm going to figure out now what I'm doing. Because essentially, that whenever we go over speed bumps, the car makes...
That noise.
That noise. My cheeks just went... the car makes a lot of noise, so I know for sure there's something going on with the suspension. So I need to figure out right now what bits it is and then order it so that on the main channel I can replace it for you guys. But yeah, this oil leak, when are we still not on the main channel or just another day?
It's gonna be like
another day?
Let's just look at it, kind of make a mental note and then forget about it for the rest of our life.
Until, yeah, that's a great idea. If any of you remember, I used to have an E46 and my E46 also had clunks when I went over speed bumps, and I had to do this test, which I'm gonna do now, and see on the X5 what's the matter with it. Why is it playing up? So, Rob?
Firstly, the wheel bearing seems okay because it's just come from my angle.
Yeah.
And if you just look at that bushing right there.
Yeah, mad. We've got drop link. Okay.
Yeah, that's not.
That's got a lot of play in it. Not with my hands though. Fucking hell. When I test it, I'll be a shit mechanic because technically everything would be too like strong for me.
Everything would be calm.
But yeah, that's all right, mate. Can't move it at all.
Do you want me to wiggle it and you watch?
You wiggle, I watch.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god. I'm weak, you know. I couldn't do that for shit. Right, that lower control arm needs sorting.
That's pretty loose
Yeah,
as well.
loose. Then we got, what about the tie rod? Fucking hell, look out, I can already see it's dropping.
That looks very crusty. Oh yeah.
Oh, break my wallet.
I just wonder if the inner tie rod is fine. But I guess we'll find out.
I'm sure it is.
When you change the
My
outer
wallet
one.
says it is.
I mean, this one is okay. Like, it's pretty solid. The bushing seems crusty, but it looks fine.
Fucking hell, that's everything. I really hope these parts are not expensive because I'm gonna have to get quite a lot here. A lot more than I expected. I hope this side is better. This shock is leaking.
Is it?
Yep.
Yeah, just pretend you didn't see it.
Yeah, that shock is not leaking, guys. That shock is perfect. It's bang on.
This drop link.
Oh, okay, yeah. Oh my lord.
Oh,
Okay, that's not meant to be like that.
That could be our culprit right there.
That's worse than the other side.
Tie rod.
All right.
It's a bit more solid, but pretty jiggly. Oh, look at this.
No.
Look, oh,
How much is all this gonna cost me?
Oh, look. I'll just show them. That boot is torn. You know what that means? Basically, on the front, every single part needs to be changed. Except for the shocks, because the shocks are perfect.
Yeah, both shocks are perfect.
And they're not
Both shocks are perfect, but
they're not leaking.
I was expecting just one piece. Like, you know, even when I changed my 46, I just changed one side of the control arms. I didn't even do it in pairs. I changed one side, and now I'm gonna have to get the whole front end suspension again.
Whilst Laura has a mental breakdown about the fact that she needs to change all the suspension parts, I want to show you something else that's really annoying about this car. Because it's an SUV and it's big and heavy, it actually chews through a lot of tires. We put these tires on not long ago, I'd say 6 months, and yeah.
Right, this is another good way to check your suspension. Obviously, we didn't use any like pry bars down there, but you can use a pry bar to check if things are loose. Obviously, if you're weak like me. And then the second thing is, like, right now we're using the jack to push up the diff, and when you do that,
Can you see how that's come out of the center? Now Laura, drop the jack and let's see what happens. Yep. So every time you accelerate and come off the pedal,
Yeah.
the diff goes.
and you can hear it as well.
Make the noise that it makes. And then if you do it hard enough, it goes.
All right, so I'm gonna tell you the issues, but don't expect me to fix them because I'm not going to right now. Heated seats. Put them on, lovely, comes off. The heated seats, the fuse goes, and every time we replace the fuse for the heated seats, it blows again. I don't know why, and it makes me really sad because I like a hot bottom, especially in the winter. Like, do you know what I mean? I expect a bit more lavishness from this car. But the heated seats don't work. Then the next issue is a recent issue is the speakers. So the speakers have decided to only work on the right side.
Oh no, that used to be the case.
Has it developed? Has the case developed?
It's developed further. Now this speaker comes on when you turn the car on for about 5 seconds, and then you drive, and then only that one works.
Only the rear,
The driver's side,
the rear
yeah.
right. So that's another issue that I'll fix at a later date.
Just service this bloody thing.
I'm gonna service it. But yeah, I think that's a little update for you guys on the X5. It's a piece of shit, but it sounds like brilliant, and it's got power, and that's what I need for a towing car.
Hopefully it can tow without any problems once we do all of this.
All of this. So yeah, I'm gonna do the service. Oh, I'm using your ratchet, and your ratchet's freaking opposite to mine. I like using my ratchet. Nice. Fuck's sake. Lost the bolt. I can see gold. Robert,
Joking.
I'm even joking. Did you fall for it? Did you fall for it?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not even using that bolt anymore, so I can literally leave it in there. Yeah. Take my gloves off. That was actually pretty clean. That was one of my cleaner ones, because I've had some really messy ones. Can I have some blue roll, please? Motherfuck! Sorry guys for the swearing. I was not expecting all that oil to fall out. Also, that was a lot of oil. Ready to go back in? Okay, I'm gonna hand tighten it. Ah! I just dropped the new one in the oil. Now we'll go fishing, guys. Support thread, and I didn't drop it again. Yeah, that's tight. It's looking good. Okay, now I've got a new sump plug and oil is drained out. New oil filter, and I'm gonna move on to draining the coolant. Just looking, and I don't think there's any hole on the under tray, so I'm gonna have to actually remove the under tray. I'm not looking forward to that because look at this bolt. Hopefully they come off easy. I'm gonna put WD-40 on all of them now. Let's go. if I've missed anything now. Lovely! Look at this, guys. Now the under tray is off, you can just see how much oil is all over everything. It's so coated. Everything's coated in oil. Trying to figure out now where is the drain plug for the coolant on the radiator. It could be that. But then I just realised now there's another one on that side. So I don't think there'll be like 2 drain plugs right next to each other. So I don't think it's that anymore. But I can't see anything. I don't think there's anything. I can't see anything.
What the fuck?
Okay, the Google search has not helped us at all. We found some E53 coolant changes, but they weren't 4.4 litres and they were 3 litre ones, and it was not, basically where their place where the drain plug is for the radiator is not in the area that we have it.
They clearly don't come with power steering coolers, because the drain plug, they have it under the rad, but we have a power steering cooler below the rad.
Yeah.
So you can't get to it from underneath, nor can you get to any of the bottom pipe of the radiator.
So it's kind of looking like that we don't change the coolant and we just top it up, because
You don't even need topping up. It looks good.
but the only annoying thing is that we got BMW coolant, like nice coolant to put in. However, I don't think it's worth doing it, genuinely.
Well, it's fine. The car's never overheated.
No.
We've got enough coolant in there.
Touch wood, touch wood, touch wood.
Quickly getting the under tray back on, because fuck doing that coolant.
That is coconuts.
Alright.
Actually, before the spark plugs, I gotta top up the oil. Don't forget that, kids. Do not forget that, because I almost did.
You know, I was thinking, should we start it up? Just to like see how it is.
The keys was in the ignition. I literally took them out because I was sitting in the driver's seat thinking, I'm just gonna turn it over. Like, my body's just telling me to switch it, even though I know there's no oil in it. It's like a intrusive thought. So before I do any of that bad stuff, I'm gonna top up the oil, then the spark plugs. Okay, we're good. I'm pretty sure last time we took the engine cover off, because the back bolts were so hard to get to, we didn't even do them tight actually. Because the first time we ever took it off, they were like, you had to crack them. Nice, we didn't even do them tight at all. And I took the cover off. It's a huge cover. Lovely. Look how annoying this is, thanks BMW. To take out the coils to get to the spark plugs, you gotta undo this bolt here. BMWs like to be extra, by the way.
It's so overcomplicated for no fucking reason.
Also, we are concerned about the rear here. Like I said, there's no space in this engine bay at all. And the third and fourth one in there, look like they might be a bitch to get to. Yeah. That is thick. Look at that, is actually thick. Second one.
No wonder BMWs explode, because no one services them.
You
because
can't.
of shit like this.
This is the third coil on the right side, and literally, so you're telling me I can't remove that at all unless I remove this? Right. You get the fourth one out?
Yeah.
That is crazy. So we've had to move fucking screen wash box.
I haven't got those coil packs out yet.
And the some heater lines as well, just to get coils out.
So now, God knows if our sockets are going to fit in there.
Oh, that's not that bad. Actually, that's not that bad. Nice. Right. That's all the coils out. So, wow. Holy, wow. That might be the smell of the car.
Oh, that is flat.
Damn. This definitely has never been changed. This is the new one, guys. Literally, huge difference.
Uh-oh.
What happened? Is that wet?
That's covered in oil.
Damn. Yeah, that's not fuel.
Yeah, it's
That's oil.
covered in oil. Yeah, this engine needs to come out kind of soon.
Yeah. Guys, we're gonna do the brakes tomorrow. But it's getting a bit dark, so I'm just gonna finish up this. Put the coil in. That's good. More to do. Hey guys, Laura Fix It here. Do you know what? Working on cars is one thing, and then filming working on cars is another.
That's a whole different
Do you know what the worst thing about working on cars and filming is? It's like when you're doing a tight space and your head's in the way of like the camera, but you need your head to see the bolt or something. That is the worst.
Don't get me started.
You know, it's annoying for both the camera person and the person in front of the camera. I'm like, bro, I can't see what I'm doing. And the cameraman's like, bro, I can't see what I'm filming. See you guys tomorrow. Daylight, new day, new vibes, and hopefully we'll finish this X5. Hello everyone, it's day 2, so let me tell you all how the X5 went. When I saw you guys yesterday, I was just finishing putting in the new spark plugs. We had an issue with actually starting the car. So when we started the car, there was a huge misfire. There was no power on the accelerator at all. And I was thinking, fucking hell, I forgot to put a spark plug in, haven't I? Like, one of the cylinders do not have a spark plug, and that's why the car's not running smoothly.
It sounded like a cam delay.
I was pissed because it was late at that time, and we had just struggled putting on the engine cover, which you might have noticed before. The back bolts of the engine covers are such a bastard to put on or off. So we're struggling with that. Really, we should have just checked the car before we put the engine cover on. I mean, it wasn't a spark plug, and what it actually was is that the air intake pipe was loose and it wasn't on the throttle body. And I'm thinking the last time I was like working on the car, on the X5, I'd done the alternator, so I would have took off the air intake pipe, and maybe when I put it back on, I didn't tighten the Jubilee clip enough. So essentially, now that I've took the engine cover on and off, it basically pushed the air intake pipe off the throttle body, and it was off, and that's why my car was not happy. I'm happy that I didn't forget a spark plug. Yeah. Because that would have been long.
That would have been
to check all of them.
Yeah, taking anything off again. Imagine if it was like cylinder 3 or 4.
I'd be pissed. But anyways, that air intake pipe is tightened now. The Jubilee clip's tight, and the car, oh my god, it was running really good afterwards. Yeah. But so today, what I need to do with the X5, the last thing I need to do is change the rear brake pads, which I'm not looking forward to. I really don't like maintenance jobs on cars.